defense. And they're bringing it into this. Oh no. Oh, they do. Oh no, it's just going to be camera stun. Oh no, this isn't going to work, right? Surely not. Basically, the whole premise of the defense comp here is like it'll be like a camera setup, camera spots. Like say the camera spots middle, then you stun, then you suck, then you nade into the middle, and you get killed from util. Actually, yeah, that's true, Bacon. I can't blame that one on you.
That hasn't deterred his aggression. Both himself and Sada getting up in their face, but look at the HP.
Ah, chat, no, that's crazy. I'm so worried for K-Corp.
HP for a kill. Looks like he'll be dropped in the end, but Les should never, ever, ever be here. It's just a ridiculous fact to have another guy there that early on, and now he's in position to potentially harass them even further. They've got to deal with him. They've got to fight him, surely.
Yeah, they're almost trying to bait using Scream, just sending him in so that he attempts to try and rotate him from behind, but it is still being watched by Navira. Even still, the time is ticking, and now they have even further control. Loud take themselves
they might get so many rounds on attack. I think this could be kind of crazy. Let's see, I'm very interested with the K-Corp setups. How much camera contact play do we actually go for?
Well, yeah,
it's so easy to counter this when you know it's what they're doing. Nice run from Loud. Good hit. Let's see how clean they can keep this. 3 chefs going in. 3? What? We buy light armor with this as well. We have a brutal low buy next round.
Look, they may do it differently. Loud certainly have a lot more capability when it comes to that attack. But KC, not sure that's exactly where the nade was supposed to go, but hey, I guess it works anyways.
Yeah, you know, you fake them out with the
nade. Sadak kind of farming at the moment.
Why not? They do have a huge advantage in this round. I think the other thing that's interesting as well, though, is one team having a Sentinel, the other playing double controller.
Yeah, they haven't used this cam setup yet, Bacon, so maybe it's all a bait.
The fact that there's the initiators on one side doubling up, there's clear ideas that one team is looking to be a little bit more proactive with their style of play, while having an anchor on the other side of the map, and the other team is almost, instead of having that initiator, going to use those double duelists to just push down and take that map control instead.
Very convincing from Loud into this one. One rebuy of armor, one rebuy of a gun if need be.
And I mean, if you look at the position,
oh my goodness. Chad, I hate sneezing on stream. It just feels like, you know when you're about to sneeze and like the build-up's long. Every time on stream it just feels like the build-up's even longer. Okay, low buy coming in. Wait. The sneeze has just completely put me off. Full buy coming in.
That's where you're going to find a struggle to put rounds on
Knife goes down.
Attack side. So the more that Loud can build up early, the better.
He's just trying to catch them. They swing themselves across
camera spots. Stun goes out. Suck is there.
But that's what it seemed like. Les was not
Raise nade goes off. Oh boy.
They
can't seriously think this is going to work these days.
It didn't catch him at all.
Bacon. I can't.
Even though they end up in a 4v4,
my mind is blown. Even after the game, where Liquid got 2 rounds against Guild when I left on defense, they still go for it. My mind is fully blown.
And he's ready to annoy them as they come forward. They've managed to isolate him completely, though. A massive kill for Les, a weapon to be retrieved. Scream is going right in. They're taking the fight to them here and now.
Oh my god, big one-on-one.
Plan to come through, and Aspis has to clutch it. A 1 versus 1. It's Nuzera on the other side. Aspis doesn't have a rifle, just a Spectre in hand. And he faked that plant just a second ago, but now Nuzera knows he's peeking the right angle.
Ooh, nice decision to dash here. Okay, what's the decision? Where do we go? Do we bait back B? We go in Heaven. They're both going Heaven. Okay, they're gonna hear this though.
To see if he hears the steps he does, so he knows that this is going to be that A-side play.
Movement.
But the pace of his
Did
opponent
the reload come in?
To get him into position. The stun is being attempted to maybe try and slow him, but it hasn't worked. The plant will be there for Aspas on the other side of the map, and although he's stunned up, and in that aftershock, he should be able to survive in the corner.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of
instant decision. Oh my goodness, how much HP? 50 HP. Nice. Okay, they do manage to win the first buy. In terms of what me and Bacon are talking about, let me just highlight it one more time. So basically, we had this comp in Liquid ages ago, very similar to this. We didn't have the KO in it though, and literally it's just a camera goes out like we had here. It spots them. There's a Astra suck, so the camera spots. Then you have a breach stun. The Astra suck goes with the breach stun, so they go into the center. Then you raise nade. And basically it's just to punish everywhere on the map. But the counter to it, once you know what's happening, is obviously you see the camera, you know there's 3 people here, and you can just hit the rest. Like, you can just hit another part of the site. Like, it's very easy to counter. You just know what's going to happen. Or you break the camera and then instantly move out the way. Like, it doesn't really... It's literally just a one and done. Like, we made it... We had to just win one map on split, so that's why I made it. I thought it was fine. They're doing the mid one. Okay, so it's camera. Oh my god, they're doing all of my old stuff. That's so funny. Oh my god, it's working.
And the stun! That's just overkill!
I just got away. Even still, XMS has managed to find that opening kill, but that nade
I mean, I guess they haven't seen it, Bacon.
Lovely set play from Karmine Corp.
Just a perfect round for it as well. You know, there's lots of weaknesses here. 3 players on the Guardians. They're not going to be as versatile as these opponents.
It's a fine comp if you play it normally, so they can kind of lose it as well. We must see a pause from Fraud soon. Basically, chat, do you know how it's really easy to counter this? When there's a star on the floor in one of these positions, literally when there's a star on the floor in one of these positions, you know that that's the setup. But it honestly might work if they've not seen it. It's gonna work. This round is so close right now. Keep an eye on the Sky. Sky can win this. Sky's 6 HP luck could definitely win this. It's a very close round. People are very low in terms of loud. Aspas has the most HP.
Aspas is still only on 96 HP, right?
Hyper ult to delay. And they're really just trying to deny it. Really just trying to play for a lot of time here.
This could get very dangerous. They're even coming in for wallbangs. A blind fire through by Les has saved his life. Nuzera has
okay. Managed to win this one out.
Low HP on so many players, but
so this was a low buy going against the buy.
That's just fantastic from them. And it's something we've seen throughout the last map as well, is that interplay.
Man, I would love to see Bacon right now. It must be so funny. Bacon's been laughing so much, I know it.
Unless even though he's low on HP and has the pit to look after.
Bacon, tell me, I need to see a Mill's face.
Those minute details
this must be so funny.
Fantastic. And then on the other side of things, unfortunately for Karmine Corp, a real opportunity now puts them in the mud. They had no economy to spare. And okay, sure, there's a rolling thunder here, but other than that, you're looking at pistols.
Yeah, from Les's POV there, we just saw that he caught the leg as they went for the swing onto his teammate. Look at the push, XMS. He's got a sheriff. The element of surprise there.
Okay, Eco coming in.
Instead. Well, he's at least going to get info here. I mean, Aspas, I think he was trying to...
Yeah, I know, Bacon, I know. It's incredible. In terms of loud though, love their comp, love what they're doing.
No, it's close, very close indeed,
you deny so much information over towards A, and a lot of their hits are going to be good, so in terms of that, absolutely love it.
Now it just comes down to how much damage you can do. I don't expect to see that Rolling Thunder utilized. In fact, they're just going to try and stun some of the players close by the looks of things. Give some space to Scream to hopefully hit one of his trademarked headshots. There's not really anyone to find though. Just a close position from Aspas, and he'll have about the same opportunity as his opponent. They may even just be trying to look to hold them in, kill them off to the spike.
Does that get Aspas? I think it does, right? Should be dead on. Perfectly timed as well on the back of their flash. Gun? Kawazine down, Aspas.
Every kill counts here for sure.
But at the same time, you know, they're not expecting to win this round on KC.
Scream picks up the gun, does have armor, so going to save. And any kills on top of this?
See, the question
no, okay, not too bad.
Obviously, we haven't seen Split for a while. A lot of the changes were to give some of those attackers more favorable fights. So you look at the sort of lip that's been added towards A main, allows you to sort of peek at double angles, give you more opportunities, and bypass some of the utility as well.
Yeah, it's just
same as
still
some of the
going off.
Edges that have been added around mid. Just
okay, another big buy round. Where's the punish setup? It's looking like an A. I see the breach here. What are we going to do? Little camera here? Little camera here, little nade here, little Astra suck.
I'd say probably not. I'd still lean it to that defense. So for
there's the Astra star.
We want to see them come back into this soon. Otherwise, we might.
Oh, at least they put the fake one in middle, but this one's a little bit too.
We saw this map in like
I mean, no, this is fine.
It was hell. Like you just be raining down Vipers.
There's a stun.
snake bites and everything like that.
Where's the Astra Suck?
XMS loves the aggression on this Cypher, but
it's
it's not working out. And that's a rifle on the floor again. And look how low Shin is.
Like, I don't really get it, I'll be honest. You've got a raise,
the ball.
You've also got that breach to set you up. I don't know why your site anchor is the one that's constantly trying to make the plays. Like, it just doesn't seem like the logical player to be pushing forward.
Okay,
and again, they're doing
4v5, they decided to go aggro over towards middle. I like this a lot from... This might work great.
Guys, we should probably wait outside A in case
How aggro are they going to go?
There's a stun, he's probably going to push us now. Like,
oh my god, what's the timing like on this? Oh my god, what's the timing like on this?
Stun this time. It was like every piece of utility that they had on that side of the map.
Damn, timing's pretty good, and that means they have 2 people hit early, 3 people. Can Shin get a kill? Super low HP.
Still players holding their ground.
Wow, Shin gets 2 here. And ult now.
He's pulled out the showstopper, and he's taken down in the air. Aspas only needed 1 shot.
He's in midair.
The 10 HP coming down to haunt him, and Nuzera now
I swear these people play a different game.
This is one of the strongest players that we've got. But that Rolling Thunder indeed could change everything, and he's waiting.
Huge 1-1, especially for K-Corp. They don't have money to buy into the next round, so keep an eye on the time. The lower this goes down, they should know that we have to touch the spike here to at least bait out the ult.
I think he's going to win this round. The Rolling Thunder can come through and deny that. No, he hasn't put the Rolling Thunder through.
Oh my god,
there.
how on earth is that not hit?
He's missed the utility. Oh, Aspas has got it.
How did it not hit? That's crazy. That's crazy. It must have just been the little sliver off.
That is pain.
How did that not hit? That's mad.
It's basically
he has
done.
No time. He has
no time. Thrown him off the plant, but
and off the site, and he wouldn't have been able to run back in time to plant it. It would have been done.
The other thing as well is he could have then just aftershocked it afterwards, and he would have been pushed back. Like, it's just a millimeter, a pixel, a very, very slight.
Well, do you reckon a little bit too much to the left, I guess?
And that mistake is enough to completely cost them the round. You cannot give someone like Aspas
Look at him laughing, just like, how on earth is he not?
There's no surprise to me at all that we are seeing a pause come through for Karmine Corp.
Pause comes through there? Damn, do you know what as well? They're not even gonna know how crazy that looks.
Yeah, now is the time to call 7 pauses. Just punch your monitor. Oh, tech issue, need a moment. I gotta say, there's one thing
just ult there? Nah, dude, that's unlucky. You gotta say that's unlucky there.
Absolutely have to take that
he literally, he played it perfectly. You damage that, they have to get off the spike, go into a different position to spike, and then you ult at the end.
We're supposed to be here going,
it's just crazy unlucky.
He's one of the best players in the tournament, but he's on the attack, and that's why
yeah, there is a little gap sometimes. It just depends on like the angle of it hitting, but that one's crazy unlucky.
Feeling unstoppable. And on the other side, KC, unstartable.
Bacon, I get that you can challenge, right, and you can appeal for it. At the same time, they don't know. Like we all view it. They didn't see this happen. They're just seeing the POV of the dudes just pressing it. They're probably thinking that the damage went over to here. You get what I mean?
I don't think your Sentinel just dying at the beginning of every round is a particularly good plan, but
again, you know, on A, I see what they're doing. Like, okay, it didn't work last time. Let's bring the raise here. We'll do a stun on nade deep, and then I'll push. They're adding to it. They're trying to build on it, but every time it's been sufficient for Loud to just go, I'll wait. And that strategy has worked. That means you got to try.
Screen buying this is fine. They have 2-9 loss bonus, so in terms of them buying next, it's an alright buy. He'll just have light armor. Every single time against the ecos, we are just heavy going over towards A.
The first man in having a 7 and 2 KD is a pretty daunting
Love playing it pretty well.
Stance for the opposing side. Again, they're just going to be sat back patiently. Seems like they've thrown in the null command. In fact, a Rolling Thunder going through. They're trying to almost pad this round with ultimates when they don't quite have the weaponry. It didn't catch on to the close player. But even still, the trade is there. It's shaky from Aspas. This is starting to get scary now. Still within the sight is Kalazine, and he is holding down the
what is that? That's insane. That looked so satisfying. That's crazy aim.
17-year-old Sky puts them in the grave.
That flick back. I mean, he got shot at once. I even heard the sheriff shot, and he didn't react. I guess just so caught in the moment looking for that other player. One more bullet comes his way, and he's like, all right, I guess I'll deal with you. Quick flick to Shin, who has been having a fantastic game. Even lost my pen during that play. 6-1. You know, this attack side
Hey,
is
what on earth are you
unreasonable
typing?
for Loud.
Okay, important round again for K Corp. 6-1 on your defense. Camera setup again, camera setup, spots, feet. Then you have the suck, then the stun, then the suck, then the nade. Or you just outright just swing him shin. That works as well.
They found an advantage, and it feels like that's the first time I've had the luxury of saying that.
We have an Astra ult, so this feels like they're playing a little bit safe over towards A. It feels like they're just playing full retake with the Astra ult. We do have a trip over towards site, but Loud are doing very good at just walking in and kind of making the Cypher look a little bit useless.
Ahead of themselves here, and Aspas, his aggression is expected as well. Finally getting a little bit of luck going their way, but even still, in this after plant, they haven't been too successful.
Where's the skill?
Just a great round from him, it seems. On that, you almost imagine they haven't won. Plenty of players low, plenty of opportunities here. Over on the Loud side to win the herd.
They didn't even need the didn't even need any of the ults. Nice retake from them. Lord of Jules won. Shin did great as well.
It's a second round and it's flawlessly done.
Let's see how many they can get in a row.
It's not burning up a ton of ultimates. It's not something that's unrepeatable. Shin's been having a good game so far in the series.
Money is getting pretty low. Probably one more buy in them.
It's not out of control just yet, but let's see if they can keep it up.
Being able to come back with a Prime Gaming Flawless is about as good as you can get. Like,
yeah, they needed something like this.
Stay strong. You're not losing too many weapons along the way, which is exactly what happened last time they won a round. Gives them a little bit of a blip.
Same setup towards middle in terms of the defense, and now we are setting up over towards
not something that's necessarily recreatable. And on the other side of things, this B take has been sublime. They've been able to get into
boom ball will check close here as well. Damn, straight up hit. Who's this back of sight? Okay, Nivera, what we got? Nice pathing from Aspas, goes up into the top, smokes out here. I think there was a flash at the back as well. Damn, this was a nice hit, chat. Wow, this was a very nice hit.
A Prime Gaming Flawless the other way. You thought the last one was clean.
I think Aspas went at the top here, and then the Sky Flash was behind it, and then we peeked. I'm not sure. I would have to watch it again. This looked like a very nice hit. There's a lot going into this round.
The kill on backside's great. Fast play in from Jet. You're isolating Nivera while he's being bombarded by utility. That was a little bit crazy. And the fact that they decide to so quickly throw themselves at the site to fight that aggression that was coming through. Well, certainly not the result they expected. We talked about building that momentum back, building on the round they just found, and well, they couldn't even get a kill to follow up. Loud 7-2, economy thriving, and they are fast on their way to A.
Yeah, I can't blame them at this point. Keep it simple. Just run into these sites. The defense have not been able to hold at any turn, and XMS hoping to try and find some spam with the Vandal, but the site is under their control.
Oh my goodness.
At least one goes the way of Nivera, but the second he swings, there's another
Dude,
trade
it's
in
so
return.
fast from Loud. They're just keeping it the most simple thing ever.
And the retakes have failed most times out, especially with XMS pushing it alone. There was no one else even close.
Chat, mate, the map's called Split, and they've just never had to split. It's literally just sight hits. That's it.
The aggression there, I mean, you can see it. XMS, I don't even want to say overheating.
They don't even need mid control. Every single time, they are just straight up going in.
Look, in those kind of moments, maybe that's the play that changes the game, but so far, it feels like it's consistently being the one that loses it.
That's a hero or villain play. That's what that is. Either you get a kill back, maybe help your team win the round, or that. And the problem is like the percentage chance of that working out. Even if he gets a kill, there's.
But they haven't. That's the thing. They haven't really been shut down doing it.
That's the main worry for me.
Their side hits are just too strong.
I'm looking at Loud as players that, like, the majority of the team under the age of 20 years old. And on the other side is where you have a lot of the experienced FPS players. You could have fooled me.
This comes into their map pick, and we praised them previous map, saying clearly, yeah, they were really controlled. The thinking was elevated. The structure was.
What do you reckon the call is?
It's come crumbling down.
The punish.
I mean,
punish over towards A. I think we might see a cam setup over towards A. What's Loud gonna do? Hit one of the sides fast. Oh, it would probably work well. Where's the hero gun? Hero gun is on A site.
But it's also the fact that of how Loud got here.
Dude, stop it. How are they just hitting sides like this all the time? We need to shut this down at one point, surely.
He hasn't been spotted.
Oh my god, this is it, right?
Finally managing to find a kill.
This
The
is
flash
it.
actually doesn't
Nice.
work out. How is this the round
Holy,
that
we
Karmine
managed to
Corp are
have
winning?
it. People in good
It's just
positions,
a
people
little
actually
bit of a
playing over
hidden
towards the
corner not
sites.
checked,
Much better.
and somehow
This
they win
was
every
needed
single fight.
about
What?
6 to 7 rounds ago.
Well,
I'm not
that's
gonna
at
lie
least
to you.
3 rounds guaranteed. Never mind double digits for Loud in this half. A very different feeling to that round. The other two that they got, I mean, even the third
Yeah,
round,
this feels like I'm watching a different map from the old Split. It really does. When I think of Split, I'm thinking like, I'm thinking literally like FNS or like Shazam back in the day when like the calling was insane. Like they're baiting over towards like vent control and then they're going up here. I haven't seen this kind of Split since like the first 4 months of the game, I swear.
That showstopper's a big problem to deal with.
Double up.
Oh my. What's going on? He's still alive. Nice nade to get out. Holy hell.
Maybe the spot come out, but even still.
It was the nade. Nade's on the way. It's the easiest tracer you can find. Just sprays right
This is
back
incredible
at it.
to watch.
While the numbers equalized again, KC not able to hold on to a lead for too long.
Now Ball has gone and taken a lot of B control. I'm pretty sure he went from B. He could have gone from middle, but I imagine it was from B. That's why it's not looking over towards B. We actually see some mid rounding.
Push. Navera could catch them out. Oh no, they're going back.
They jumped into the vent. They jumped intentionally, and the second they did it, Scream started rotating back around. It was all.
My god, this is more like it.
Out from Loud, and now
this is way more like it. Look, we got the info.
Down again. Oh, over the top.
Oh.
With a little bit of skill that gets him past. This is going to be devastating.
No.
There is absolutely no way.
Adil's ready for that.
The timing right at least, and now they'll double back again. The fact is, though, there's 2 players cemented within the site. They have a stun ready and waiting.
Oh no, on the way out, they're running into Nuzera. There was no chance that time. Rolling Thunder for Aspas. He's walked past it. He managed to get close enough. The spray is good. Only 10 seconds left.
Down.
Spike down in the open. He needs all 3 kills, and he needs them now. They know where he's coming from. There's 3 guns on it. Not a chance.
4
at the half for
on
KC.
the defense half though. K Corp need
a
pistol. Dude, it took them so long to adapt though. That's the worrying thing. It took them so long to actually play the side itself. Like you have to heavy play sites against this. You have to make sure that they can't actually just straight up hit the sites, and that never really happens until like right at the end there. So yeah, this is a rough one.
Thank you very much,
It
guys.
is doable, but it's very hard.
Mimi, we haven't
it's a lot up to
Shin.
Shin.
What did you make of this new split?
Yeah, I saw some issues from K Corp. It felt like they did not have a lot of time to practice on this map, or maybe the pressure's getting to them. But there was quite a few moments in that first half where they kind of let some pretty big blunders through in that one. And
oh, is that what it was,
Bacon? At some of those moments,
so good.
It was kind of this idea of them trying to get aggressive on that defensive side at times, like this round, for example, where they initially spotted someone A main, pushed their Cypher up, and then on this retake, the coordination just isn't quite there on the timing. As the players are swinging from heaven, Scream has already flashed through, and it's not quite well set up to be able to...
Dang, royalties, no dude, they just shouldn't have thought that this can still work in 2023.
And it just felt like it was never working out for them because of just how good Loud was at shutting that down.
Yeah, a lot of just poor decisions being made as well. XMS, as you're kind of talking about, with those consistent rushes out of A. He's been punished so many times in that position. We'll take a look how at the compositions here. You have a double controller coming through.
I mean, it's a bit of. It's kind of everyone's. It's kind of everyone's fault. But again, they also probably are a new team, so they just went with something that was maybe fast.
Yeah, they really are. And on top of that, I mean, we already saw how great that double dive composition is on that attacking side.
Loud was easy to read. I mean, sure. But if you can't stop the hits, it's like
we're in a position where
it doesn't matter.
Are probably going to be fantastic with those 2 dive agents.
Well, I haven't seen enough rounds of split yet.
Was NRG owning Giants? If you're gonna watch the NRG Giants game, just watch Lotus. Like Lotus is insane. And then if you want to watch an NRG masterclass, then you can watch the other 2. Like if you're a big NRG fan, then I highly recommend Haven and Icebox for sure. But if you want to watch like an actual proper sick game, like Lotus was a really good map. Okay, K-Corp need pistol.
Like they've not seen even the other day, and now three. Look, I'll say 3 rounds that I believe in for KC. One, they barely scraped by versus a bonus. That first half was miserable, but they started to recover it towards the end. See if they can keep that as they move on into this second half.
Well, that was the case on Pearl. A very different map, of course, one that we lean more heavily into that attacker side, but even still...
Okay, smoke over towards middle, then when the smoke fades in, you can see Astra smoke. Nice timing on that. And then when the Astra smoke goes down, we're going to see another smoke. So they spot that in middle, they don't want anything to do with it, and they're just going to straight up go towards A. Duel towards heaven, what do we got? Classic, got dog flashes, okay. Aspas has a good angle, and...
Aspas, that cage is going down any moment now. It's Nuzera and Navera on the way through. They're the ones to be caught.
Nice. They get over towards site though. Keep an eye on the Cypher. Cypher late lurks really important here. Holy hell, nice shot.
Not so lucky the second time.
Cypher was spotted over towards middle, so coming back here. That means that they know that there's only 3 people on site, so they might go a little bit faster on site. Keep an eye on the raise. This was a very good call. Yeah, very good call from us. No, they were spotted towards middle.
And Louder giving them no quarter. Every kill goes their way till Navera steps it up. 2 and Shin with 1 and that was a wild. Leaving just Navera left, and look, 53 HP, but the swing from left.
Oh, unlucky from the ball.
A gorgeous round from Loud. It came close. KC fought back, but too little, too late.
Well, that was one of the questions that was had.
Nice reactions from Loud though in terms of everything that went on. I thought K-Corp obviously did good getting on site. I thought that Shin did incredibly well in terms of his decision making. But yeah, good decision from, was it Les that went and got this kill over towards Sewer, because the person from middle jump spot and saw.
Wonderful attempt coming through from Navera in the pistol round, but
good attempt from Navera.
They really needed something to kick off this half, and they can't quite get it over the line.
We came into this tournament, and I had a lot of doubts around removing Sassy and Pancata, and still expecting.
Okay, super stun coming over towards middle. Again, this stun is so nice when you get into this corner. And then what do we got?
As we know now, necessarily the case. Rod was very
nice. A big fan of that. Respect. Big. Okay, this is so winnable. Wait, Scream gets a kill over towards middle as well.
Yeah, screw it. Just take those sheriffs.
Oh boy, this is the play. This is the play to win it back.
Expecting them to be waiting for him. The opportunity slips away, but his teammate will.
Okay, you've done enough showing yourself. You bought some time. Now you go over towards B. Good decision from K-Corp. They don't realize just how much they owned it by all going towards B here.
He's gonna try and delay them. He goes pushing. The shots are wild. That's not something I want to see back.
Chat, it's back on.
In the replay. No more Kawazine now left, 1 versus 4. An SMG in hand, not a whole lot to lose, but for Karmine Corp, it looks like the life.
This was a sick strat to bring out. The stun over towards Vance, the double satchel, the shorty entry. This was a good run. A lot of nice shots as well. A lot of nice shots in terms of the sheriffs as well. Damn, my cake. What a sick round. How many upgrades do we get?
That's a round win for KC, and I think you'll notice
any more?
Significant difference between
okay, we picked up. Okay, we only picked up 2, but it's not too bad.
You know, there's a handful of people who are down there cheering for them, and
this was a great round by XMS. That's the thing. His aggression definitely didn't work out on that defensive side, but being able.
Yeah, I felt that too.
I know what he was watching.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it was fine. K-Corp did great on this run, to be honest with you.
Well, 9 on the board for Loud.
Camera to spot middle.
They're down to pistols.
Dude, this is so on now. They go down to eco. They have camera to spot this at middle when they need to, so this push, if they will go to push, isn't going to work. Okay, they check, and they see the people in middle, so now they're going to go retake middle, create pressure over towards here.
Fact is, though, again, Karmine Corp controlled, taking this patiently, not wanting to rush into anything. A very different style to what we saw from Loud, with a lot more brute force, aggressive with a lot.
To be fair to Adil, and I don't know if you agree with this as well, Bacon, but when he was calling on the attack side, I did strongly think that Split was always his best map at calling. I don't know if Bacon's still here, but I did strongly think that he had a good read on, and like he was definitely very good at calling on Split. In terms of the attack side, like I felt it was very good. So that's a plus for them at the moment.
By the time they go in, maybe even further, but the reality is there's only one man there with 60 HP and a Sheriff. They hit him with a nade earlier on, and you really can't imagine that he gets too much stun there. That's kind of why.
Nice hit, keeping on the time. Who's planting? We do have enough time to move this over, but that's fine. Shin stacking as well. There's a few people that should maybe try and get these. Yeah, if Shin gets a kill here, and a death is absolutely fine. That's all going into the next round. That is 2 guns to pick up, so I'm a little bit nervous, but Nivera should be able to win this one.
At least drop the gun, but somehow Kawazine is still winning.
Oh, you're crazy, XMS. No, not like this.
It's absurd. This man's sensitivity off the chains, he's trying to bait
Baits the jump down, goes back to the top. Holy hell, they got a little bit too close. Okay, but it kind of doesn't matter because you're about to have a full buy v full buy. So all it just means is instead of getting the bonus round against the full buy, it just means that we just get a full buy a little bit earlier, just a round before. So we get a huge swing round really early on.
We said that could be the writing on the wall for a poor half.
Here we go. Huge swing round. 2 people from them can't buy next. 5 people from now can't buy next. So Shin has ult. Astra has ult. Could be pretty good if people on okay. There's a lot of people in terms of Loud as well that are close to getting their ult, so keep an eye on that. Trying to stop them getting the gun snowballing. Yeah, I guess so.
Already pressuring in towards B main, that operator in hand. They know there's someone
nice
close,
off angle.
but that one's for free.
Oh my.
See on the other side, a chance for 2! He just basically blast packs into both players.
Okay.
There will be a trade back again.
Okay, everyone relax. We go back into a 3-on-3. Looking like this, Aspas has no idea that the Cypher's here. In terms of on that side. Camera goes out and we cage to get out, so that's a good amount of info. They are walking over towards A, they're not going to know about this. This is good. Good round so far. Sky does have 2 flashes, so Sky can get a good amount of information with the flashes. This is like a retake wall and kind of block. This is a nice wall in general. Blocks off a lot. XMS has no idea someone's here. You can tell by the way it's walking. No idea. Nice ult because of the kill. Good luck. Nivera and Uzera.
Evident as they're going to look to scrap on the back of the site, both in that corner. A firing squad set up. Trades all that are needed here for Loud. They're not able to get them. Nivera's put a stop to that. Aspas needs to get them both with an op. The timing here, surely way too low. And
holy hell, okay. Chat, they win the big... Oh my goodness, this is actually like fully on. Forces them down to eco, they have to do a low buy. Their money's not too bad, yeah. It's starting to get real close. As if this is what happened, that's crazy.
Maybe a little bit unlucky that they both went within that smoke. Even still though, just that double up at the back of sight, the confidence in each other to hit those shots, and where you can see from PM the sigh of relief.
You rarely get to see it that clearly as well. I mean, you can see his diaphragm stressing. That was
yeah, dude, I felt like I could literally feel the stress.
Here though, PM, my man, we're going quite a ways on this one. 2 rounds between them. KC came in today. I had so little faith. I didn't think they'd get 13 rounds across 2 maps, and if they played the way they did yesterday or the other day, they certainly wouldn't. But up against a champions winning core. Same coaches in there effectively, and you are rocking in.
Damn, that's wild.
With this close of a scoreline, that is one hell of a statement compared to what we saw from them on opening day.
I think the fun thing as well so far is that I've been most impressed with the players that, I'll be brutally honest, I didn't know anything about. Like, I come into this and going, Scream, he's going to go in.
What am I saying this timeout? Main thing, Aspas needs to get an op. They need to be scared of all of these angles early towards middle. They only have like a boom bot and a camera to actually get like information in a lot of these areas, so like an op is the most important thing right now for Loud. So in terms of this, I'm literally going, Aspas, you're buying nothing and you are literally saving for that op. I don't care if you want any kind of armor, you have to have an op. They have to be scared of taking this. Again, this comp isn't good at getting map control in terms of if someone shows presence toward middle, it's very hard for them to clear it. You kind of have to guess with stuns, especially if the boom goes down. So it's all important in terms of just getting some kind of information very early on and just having an op. It works very well against this comp that they're playing against. Have to have
They
an
know what
op.
they're up against. They're playing that pack mentality. Maybe someone can get 1 kill with a stinger, but can they?
The worrying
get
thing
more?
is Nivera has
Probably
an
not.
op.
So let's just make sure we work with those trades.
This is a low buy right now for Loud, so don't worry too much into this one.
Waiting for them. Some utility on the other side, a raise, of course. Can expect that nade to be making its way through. Yeah, it's gonna be bounced off.
Someone has to go out and help him though. Yeah, there we go. Nivera has to do it with the Astra op. Like, people needed to go through that faster. Oh my goodness, and the ball.
It's definitely not something you see too often. An operator
He's
on
looked
an Astra,
very,
but
he's looked very good
I feel
for
like an
that
operator in Nivira's hands is ever deadly.
in terms of
Flash is
these two
going
games.
either way, but Les still manages
Okay,
to find
Aspas with ult
Zero.
still.
Starting to get a little bit shaky, but they will snipe one out of the sky. Still, again,
Sliver
no
of
clean
opportunity
rounds
there
for
in terms of
Karmine
this
Corp,
one.
but they are
Not too bad,
getting them
3
back.
kills. Here
The
we go.
distance
8,
now
8,
down
9.
to just 1
They won the
after
pistol.
4 in a
We
row.
got 4 in a
This is
row.
where, again,
Getting
things
kind of
should get that
close. In
little
terms
bit
of this
tougher.
round, we have Breach ult, Viper ult, and something else that I didn't see. Oh, nice shot.
You know, I don't know if we'll see that continue. I think for the most part, when you're coming in here, there's going to be a lot of
Astra ult as well.
adaptation
Astra ult,
in the
Viper
next
ult.
couple of
We changed the
split
Viper wall,
games that we see.
and we have the op out over towards B. So yeah, that's very nice.
As an attack-sided map, let's say. But for now, certainly seems a lot easier.
That's so good. Nice instant boom bot again. Helps when they do the double satchel. It will insta explode over towards them. So that was good. They get info that they're now in heaven. We do have an Viper ult here, but the main premise of this Viper ult is to stop them from getting through these choke points right and into heaven. But they've actually got into heaven, so this becomes a really weird round, kind of for both teams right now. Yeah, it really is.
But instead, with the patience on that side of the
Like, I
map,
love the idea from K-Corp in terms of, I don't know if they expected them to do this Viper ult, but they've beaten it, and now it becomes a bit of a weird round. The longer they cut sound, the longer they have to be scared of positions in terms of, like, here and here. So this is pretty good from K-Corp, but no one's really budged. This dog is... Okay, got shot.
HP is gradually dipping down. Here in the steps.
Dude, that Nivera is crazy for running there, but... Okay, 5 people in heaven. Astra ult comes out. What is this round? Nice. Really nice flash from New Zero. What are we doing? What is the call here? What a weird call. Okay, give me Aspas. Could go huge. That's the spike.
Aspas is still waiting. There's only 25 seconds. They have to make a decision now to make that rotation back or just try and pressure onto him. The flash doesn't really connect. They're coming up with the short. He's landed another shot. Just waiting, holding the back.
Oh my god, it's so satisfying watching this guy on Jet. He actually gets a leg shot there as well.
Just trying to hold back. Nivira
Damn.
has to flee.
What a weird round.
From Loud in that moment.
What a weird round. Astra ult kind of forces them to go over towards B. It was nice from Loud. Maybe when the Rays got a kill over towards A, they could have gone back. That's like the only thing I can say there, but Astra did great. I mean, Aspas did great.
All within a matter of seconds. Look at it. There we go.
I think when the Rays kill came in, then the idea needed to change for sure.
Just gorgeous.
And that's the thing, he wins them that round. The call as well from Sadak, if that was from him, if that came from someone else on the team, do not move. Sit where they are and expect that rotation. Even with 25 seconds
8-10,
left,
what's the money like?
they were still
Money's really low for both teams. We get a judge out. Oh, okay, chat. Most important round. Most important round so far. They create question mark over towards middle, and they are now going all the way to hit into B. Are they gonna walk contact with the Astra? Oh, might work. He's jump spotting here. Oh, this might work. Astra has just decided to not jump spot and go back here. KO now has ult. Here comes the judge close, might be good for a lot.
Oh, so no! That should stop the push right away! But they keep on going! Sadak punishes every single player!
Big fan of that. Big fan of that. Chat, we haven't used this one for a while. Let's get the judge spam out there. I think that's worthy. We got it for a reason. The best gun in the game. What a time to bring it out.
All the way here to watch KC make that push for the finals. Right now you'll be sitting watching and expecting that this is the final map they'll play We're looking at a save call from KC. 11 rounds for Loud. And 2 needed then to
yeah,
close
the
out
judge is
this
just
game and
incredible on
eliminate
this map.
KC.
It's so good.
They've shown us a very good face here today, Tom, but that round right there, that might just be the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, that one's absolutely brutal. It goes down in this
after the last
fashion,
round,
and
when
you
they
have
played
to
it well, it was just
eco,
that Loud
and it was
played
all
it
because
better.
of a judge close. God damn,
You lose 3
that
players on
is
a B push to a
devastating.
judge, you're probably feeling a little bit worse.
And you've also just suppressed Sadix, so you're like, okay, these guys are coming in with a showstopper.
Yeah.
Hey, I've suppressed the Rays, we're good, let's
They
go
saved
in.
2 guns.
The guy stood there with a shotgun.
This is just filth. He just spams bullets.
Oh
and he
my.
only saw the 3rd guy walking through. Oh, well, we've even got it on the other side. And they're going to take a timeout.
Good time to bring it out. Still have the judge in play as well. K-Corp timeout. Got to avoid this judge. In terms of judge spots on this map. Okay. Oh, Chad, there's so many good judge spots on this map.
At least a bit of weaponry, what they saved over from the last round. We've seen Navira's operator look sublime. Shin on the entry.
It's so tilting to die to a judge. Oh my goodness, chat. In ranked, bringing out the judge and just seeing people type is just the best thing ever. It's so satisfying. I love it. It makes people so angry. I love it.
At the same time, I can't expect them to keep.
Why'd your judge just never hit anyone? You're probably using it a little bit wrong.
Gotta be limiting those opportunities, but it's not even just the pistols.
There's definitely some tech to it.
With this operator. It has to be
I'll make a
for them.
YouTube short
Another decision
explaining the
that they've
tech.
got is
It's
whether
very
they fully
easy.
invest right here and now, try to make that final stand, because their credits, they should look terrible. They don't have ultimates to fall back on, and Loud have a safety net of having a showstopper. I don't know that they
No,
can
I explained it in
gamble
a.
on
I was in a
this round,
DM
and I
once
don't
and
know
I
they can
gave it
gamble on
and I
winning the
explained it
next
once.
instead.
Yeah, I guess the argument would
Okay,
be get an all.
they decide to
Have showstopper
low
for the
buy
next round no
down,
matter what,
so
and they have something at least to play
a
with.
little bit overboard in terms of
Yeah,
these
it's
ones,
a
but
pretty
it's okay.
rough spot for them
Going
to
for a
find
low
themselves
buy,
in and just
pretty
look
much
already
accepting that
as
Loud
fast.
most likely
Try
are going to
and
get
kick them
12
while
here.
they're down. He has been unstoppable on this.
Down towards
second
middle.
half, this
Are we
second
doing a
map.
similar satchel play towards?
For now, at least, again, we see this patient play from Karmine Corp.
Les is kind of
Building
ready
up
for a
into the
satchel play.
round.
They hear the judge again.
That
Oh
sound
boy.
alone is probably going to strike fear into Jin's heart. Not again. Not again. They don't want to go near this judge.
Even with the weaker weapons, no one's looking to force that fight just yet. There is a stun ready and waiting. He should be able to dodge that easily enough. Still has a nade to work with as well.
Nice molly though.
So this does look like a very tough
They can't
position
get
for
round
KC. If
either
they
side
can
of
get
this.
defense, though, they might be able to
Okay,
fight back
good
in
nade
this
to stop them
round.
from getting space,
And
but
I
they
think
have got
defense is
mail
the
control,
target.
so
Yeah, they just
middle
tried to
control.
flash the sky flash into A main. I think it got caught on the wall and didn't actually pop in front of the players. So I don't know
Keep
if
an eye on
they
the
actually
time,
have
keep an eye on this
information.
push that's
The
potentially
players
about
are
to
there.
happen on the
second
other
one,
side
though,
of the
will
map.
garner it for them. They're going to have a good
Basically, they have a
idea.
setup of jet spots and then
But
race
the push is
swings.
coming in onto this site, a rotation already there from Les. This
3
is
people
not
here,
gonna be
very
easy.
hard
Yeah,
for
Kowsey made
rounds.
the call there.
What are the
He was
jaws like?
suspicious. You
Oh,
could see
that's
the
a nice.
Oh,
rotates
seen him.
come in.
Astro
You look
goes
at
in.
the
Okay,
spots
2
just
people
in
on site.
time,
I'm going to
gets
keep
out
an
of
eye on
there as
Sky,
well,
see if
2
we
on the
flash
site.
through.
You
Sky.
expect one at this point. You expect
15
Kowsey to be
seconds.
close, but with 10 seconds,
Jump
can
spots.
they deal with all these players? It's not
Keeping on the
looking
time still.
likely. Les making a good hold on the site, but Shin's got 2. A showstopper to buy them the space. He's gonna hit. He's gonna
It's
hit.
fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's so worth. 8 HP. Judge low.
Getting the mind protected him, and now up close, a judge is looking to take them down. Oh, this is terrifying. A 2 versus 2. They've dealt themselves this hand, and KC holding on now. The opportunity, waiting for it to present itself. He's
Oh
got crazy
my,
inside
okay.
with 2,
Respect
draining out his
Aspas.
teammate.
Respect.
And Aspas
Just letting his teammate
fading,
do it all. That is
jumping
mad
around,
decision making, but I
dragging their
love what I
crosshair
just
and
saw.
a wall bang to close. Some of the most ridiculous Valorant we've seen.
That's
And Loud
insane.
now 1 away
Do we have it from the enemy's
semifinals,
POV?
1
Just
away
making sure the
from
crosshair
NRG.
is just
This from
up
Shin was
in the
hard, so I don't
ceiling.
even
Very
mind
hard
that
to
he
trade the
ended up
person on the floor.
sacrificing himself. He was on 8 HP and he killed the other guy.
Yeah,
That's
look at
absolutely
this.
fine.
Look at them all.
This
Oh
wallbang
my goodness,
is
this was amazing.
disgusting. How dare you
Actually
even
amazing.
attempt that? And you could see the frustration and what the elation on the other side. Maybe a stress.
Fraud is so
around
happy
Fraud,
that they
but
did it. That's so
wow.
good. Okay, 4
That was
chances,
it.
but
That was a
again,
moment for
K-Corp
Karmine Corp.
kind of waited for this.
Aspas, He's ready
Ever
and
since the
waiting.
Oppers come out,
A man
Loud
you
have had a
do
much better
not wanna be
time.
trying to fight.
Took them a while, but they did get it.
Risky.
And then it's kind of been easy since.
Flashed
Nice.
up, it'll be able to get away. It has the
Oh.
support from Les as well.
One more nail in the coffin, Tom. Another player
That might
down.
be it,
KC.
chat.
Their attack side slowed for a moment. A player waiting outside A,
Zach's got the
hoping his
judge out
teammates
again.
can come and group
Chat,
up with him. They can
chat,
make that
he
final
definitely
push.
could have been dropped a gun, but
Loud's
again,
final
sometimes
stand.
I do think it is
And
just
this
better
map
to have a
here,
judge
the
on
first
certain
split
parts
that
of this
we've
map.
gotten to see
It's
in
just
this
so
tournament.
strong. It is just better in certain situations.
With 4 in a row needed for KC, it starts here an uphill
Okay, here we
battle.
go. Navira bring them back
Navira's
into it.
ready to
5
take.
HP. No one
Crowd
towards
silences a
site.
little
That's
bit,
huge.
But another kill and they're right back alive. Les, he's bought them the advantage. The retake looks good. They've got a judge to play in with, but
Who is the
just
hero
upgraded
here?
it and still has
Navira
his
5
nade.
HP.
Loud
New
are
0
gonna wait,
100. XMS
push this
100.
retake
They have to
together.
push somewhere, and as you can see, Loud
Viper's
is
picked
very
up
aware
far
that they have
away,
to
but
push somewhere in
probably
a
not
3-on-4.
Gonna be the ult to change this round.
Okay,
A
here comes the
stun
stun.
being
Here comes
set
the
up.
switch.
Almost
push, trying to
attempting
push.
to try, and actually I think that
He beat
nade
the
might
stun.
kill him once. Eric's got both.
There was a bit of
It's that
hesitation,
ball onto the new
and then they
man on
asked for the
block,
stun at the wrong
Zero,
time, and then
to
he
try
had
and
to
fight
switch back to
versus
it.
four, and he
Very
stands
unlucky.
no
The idea was
chance.
there, just bad timing on that
Loud
one.
will take themselves the victory
Holy hell.
in
This is a fun
front
map,
of their
though.
hometown. And
I enjoyed
guess what,
this.
Mitch? They go to face that Optic Core once again. Their Champions Grand
Yeah,
Final,
Loud NRG.
facing off a little bit earlier this
It's
time
gonna be
out.
fun.
Another elimination match to close it, but today at least there will be celebrations in this arena as they send that French-Belgium mix home.
You can see it on their faces. This wasn't the performance they wanted to field here, but you have to